Hi, I'm Tom Sommers with Coldwell Banker Burnett. Many of you have been asking me what the difference is between an appraisal and an inspection. That seems to be something that confuses a lot of different people, so I wanted to cover the two. The inspection is something that you have after you write the purchase agreement and you get the agreement with the seller. You spend probably $350, $400 to have a home inspection. That doesn't matter whether it's a townhome, condo, or a single family home. Sometimes the prices vary a little bit if you're buying a very large home, but on average you're looking at about $400. And with that inspection, the inspector goes through, looks at everything, gives you a full printout with photos and descriptions, and explains to you not only how to use your home or how your home works, the shut off for water, shut off for gas, changing the filters, things like that. They also look for any of those imperfections or problems that could be an issue for you down the road, whether it be a leaky roof or water in the basement, any of those types of things. That's what an inspection is for. It's different than a time of sale or truth in housing inspection that's done by the city, because those are typically done by the city to a certain type of standard that is supposed to protect us as consumers, but it's different than a home inspection because they're looking for different things. They're looking for, the height of the stairs. Does it meet minimum standards? Is it below minimum standards? That type of thing. So even if you have one of those, you still want to have a home inspection. The other one is the appraisal. Now, the appraisal happens after you've worked everything out with your inspection. You're good to go, you're purchasing the home, and then the appraiser comes out who's hired by your lending company to do an appraisal on the home. There's two different types of appraisals, and a lot of people get confused by this. The type of appraisal you're having done is literally just for value, meaning the bank says, look, if my client is putting down 3.5% or 5 or 10 or 20, and the purchase price is X, if they were to foreclose, would we be able to turn around and sell this house and get all of our money back out of it? So they wanted to appraise for that value. So even if you get a super good deal, let's say you're buying a house for $300,000 that you know is worth 3.25, more than likely you won't get an appraisal that says 3.25 because they're simply there to prove that the house is worth the purchase price. If you were living in the home and you were having a refinance done where you wanted to pull equity out of your home and get more, then it could appraise for more because now you're looking for maximum value. So the thing to kind of keep in mind is that you want both of them to be done. The first one is the homeowner's inspection, which you pay for as the buyer. Once that's complete, then you have the appraisal, which you also pay for, but sometimes that gets rolled in to your closing costs. It just depends on your loan. So you need to talk with your lender. The big thing to remember, though, is don't order the appraisal until after the inspection has happened and you have agreed to everything. Why spend an extra $500 on a home you're not going to end up buying? So hopefully that kind of sheds a little bit of light for you on the difference between the two. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I'll see you next week with more information about buying homes.